What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Up to Date with Smokers Insights. I am Hefe Santana here with, as always, Expected Kent.
Yo.
And Reefer fucking Sullivan.
Good morning.
How the fuck are you guys doing?
Still trying to get over the fact that we went for a fucking tie in the Eagles game.
It, literally went for a tie.
We went for a tie.
Yeah, our predictions were just so wrong.
That is ridiculous.
It was kind of...
It's awful.
Yeah, we predicted the win for last week, right?
We did.
Yes, we did.
We saw the Bengals as a definite, a win. I thought so. I thought without a doubt.
I don't even remember what my prediction was. I think I took an L that game.
I think we were unanimous. I thought we were all unanimous.
Yeah, I think we all came together.
We all said that we were getting our first win this last weekend.
That's right.
And,
PSA. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Look, I mean, we were all hopeful, and things really went to shit. It's really not good. It might be in the best interest of the. I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. There are a lot of issues.
Well, PSA, where I can begin. Cut Nathan Gary, you fucking
fuck that
stink.
guy. He stinks on ice. Not even he stinks. He stinks on ice.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's 2 straight weeks in a row where he's really struggled.
I got an idea for the season.
Like, you completely...
What's that, Reefer?
You don't know how to fucking play zone. How are you a linebacker that don't know how to play zone?
Or tackle. I thought they're two of the main jobs here.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I feel like the secret is, what we should do is fire Howie Roseman, and you know who we hire?
Who?
Sam Hinkie.
Sam Hinkie?
We blow this whole team up.
Wait, everything's going to change?
Everything must go at this
Hinkie's
point.
going to bring his magic of the Sixers into the NFL?
Not even magic, of just stockpiling picks and, God forbid, get somebody else to make those picks. Because neither one of them can actually draft. I know it's 2 different sports, but both records are kind of showing right now. When it comes to making selections, terrible. But what do we need? More picks and rebuild everything.
Howie right now is in a predicament in which, hey, we got to rebuild. This is not good. This is a sinking ship, and it's sinking fucking fast. And a lot of things need to be addressed quickly. I mean, there is a certain point where the magic is just, it runs out. Eventually, your stay in town stops and everything. I don't think it's there yet, but it might be. I mean, Howie's got to do something. If you don't make the playoffs, that's a problem, and it looks like that's not going to happen.
Our division is fucking terrible. So if we don't make the playoffs, it's even worse.
Yeah, and Dallas losing to the Seahawks. Russell Wilson does what he does best, and Dak Prescott shows again what a bad quarterback he is. He just isn't good. Just is not a good quarterback whatsoever. On another note, Nick Foles got to go in and get a victory for the Bears.
That is true.
Mitch Trubisky gets benched in the third quarter, and then Nick Foles gets put in.
Who also stinks on ice.
Yeah, he's
Mitch
not good.
Trubisky is god-awfully terrible.
Yeah, Mitch Trubisky is
He is a goat on Madden.
Jesus God.
You gotta love it when a man is using video game knowledge for reality.
Shit.
You also said earlier that fucking Gary, whatever his name was, is your guy in Madden too.
He is my guy, but he fucking sucks on the field.
Why do you have so much faith in white people?
I don't fucking know.
There are so many more
They
athletic
seem
black
to
men
fuck
in the
us
game.
over all the fucking time. I don't know.
It seems like you're really wasting your time on these white guys in Madden. Thoughts?
In other news, what do you guys think about Manny Pacquiao fighting Conor McGregor? It's a charity fight basically for COVID-19 relief, but what do you think?
It's exactly that. It's a charity fight. It's an exhibition.
Think they'll take it any type of seriously? Any type of serious?
I mean, any time someone throwing a punch at your face, I hope you take it
I was
seriously.
gonna say, yeah, like it's all fun and games when the first motherfucker gets cracked in the jaw.
But very much like how Mayweather was toying with McGregor, Pacquiao's gonna just fuck up the Irishman.
I don't know.
What's that?
I think McGregor got this one.
You think that Nick bastard can fucking win?
I think he got embarrassed already, and he was training.
He can't knock out old men in
that was the only
bars.
reason he signed up for this.
He can't knock out old men in bars now. The man's washed up. He's done.
That is true.
He's not going to beat up Pacquiao. That's not going to happen.
He can't. You can't beat up an old man. You said?
Now, yeah, he started throwing punches at an old guy in Ireland. Fucking douchebag. Not you. Him. Can I have a lighter, please? But friggin', in all honesty, though, it's very difficult for some. Manny Pacquiao is mastered boxing. Like, the man has been boxing his entire life. Conor McGregor is an amazing mixed martial artist. I mean, he's great in the UFC and all that stuff like that. But, like, you have to be very good at a lot of different things to be successful in that sport. But when it comes to boxing, though, Pacquiao's a bad motherfucker. And he's, it's a shame him and Floyd Mayweather didn't fight when they were younger. But what are you going to do? Can't live in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Pacquiao knocking McGregor the fuck out.
I don't think he's gonna knock him out.
I think so.
No way.
I think so.
No way. That Irish fuck could take a punch. He's not knocking him out.
He could take a punch, but I hope Pacquiao hits him over the head with that Irish number 12 bottle of whiskey shit that McGregor sells. Is the Roy Jones Jr. Tyson fight? Is that happening? Or is that?
They last I heard they postponed it to like October 13th, some shit like that.
Yeah,
but
because they want to save these two old men.
I don't.
Roy Jones Jr. especially. I feel like. Why?
But he just put out another video. He just got his speed back.
Roy?
Yeah. He just got his speed back.
He just got his speed back.
Yeah,
he just started going crazy out of nowhere.
Did he get that chin back? I mean,
I hope so. Shit.
Because one Tyson punch to head. I mean, I don't know.
Shit.
But, would Mike Tyson hold back on a punch? I can't imagine he would. I can't. Exhibition or not, I can't imagine.
Dude, he almost killed his fucking trainer.
I know, like that video.
He punched the shit out of him.
Dude, like I think everyone like kind of thinks like, I'm brave and everything, but then you see what Mike Tyson can do just with his fists alone, and you're like, fuck that.
Imagine a street fight, gonna pick your little ass up and dump you, and just start punching on you.
There would never be a time in which me and Mike Tyson would ever be at odds with something. It didn't matter what it was. It'd be like, I agree, Mike. I agree with that. That's not a problem, Mike. Whatever you want, Mike.
You got that. You right.
Those people say like in his training videos, he got them little ass shorts. He was like, I guarantee you, nobody gonna say shit to him about them little ass shorts.
Dude, but when he was like when he first came out, that was his style. The black shorts, short as shit.
Oh man.
Knocking guys halfway across the ring. It is one of the more impressive things to see. Just like watch his like knockout videos, and just watch him destroy. It's the precision in which that he could hit, and just it was terrifying how much power he could get behind in such a short amount of space. Because like, he keeps his elbows and his punches so tight and everything, and it's so vicious. It's just like, oh my fucking god, it's overwhelming. It's just like, why? After watching the video, it's like, why would you fight this man? Who's stepping in? Why are you doing this? Don't do this. Don't do that. He's gonna hurt you. He's really going to hurt you.
It's going to get bad.
He has his own like punching pattern using odds and even numbers, bro. Like the left hand is like odd numbers and the right hand is even numbers. So he gonna throw 2 rights and 3 lefts at you, like, and they coming fast.
It is for a man of his size and everything like that. His speed is still impressive. It's still impressive.
And man, I just saw some fucked up shit though. Well, not fucked up. It's kind of almost heartwarming. Well, it is heartwarming to some people. Some people don't give a shit. But fucking somebody finally is trying to help Delonte West, man. Mark Cuban, man. He got him, man. He put him in a hotel room, took him care. Man, he's taking care of him right now, man. Some people don't think he deserves it. You think so?
Before we answer that, can I ask one question? All right, conspiracy theory of the NBA. Can we tie Delonte West's drug addiction to him fucking LeBron's mom?
Of course we can. LeBron is fucking... Come on. LeBron is the brainchild, right? Well,
I don't think that's why Nobody wanted him
he's
after
the beacon.
that, right?
LeBron is a beacon of light of the NBA. The Chinese got involved. They got Delonte on some fentanyl, and everything got involved.
Oh shit!
The Chinese got Muslims locked up right now. You think they won't get Delonte on fentanyl? Are you kidding me? Yeah,
they'll definitely do a lot worse than that.
The Chinese don't care about him.
But it's kind of weird, dog. I remember going to like one. I'll never forget it. Just going to the one playoff game where the Sixers were playing. I think it was the Cavs. No, I think it was the Heat, and it was right when the story came out about Delonte West and LeBron's mom. And every time LeBron touched the ball,
he wasn't on the Heat. Delonte?
No. I'm
This
saying
is back in Cleveland.
it was a playoff game, and the Sixers playoff game when LeBron was on the Heat.
All right.
But I think the story came out when LeBron was on the Heat. Like,
That's
I
right.
don't think when they were together in Cleveland, the
Gotcha.
story didn't come out. And I remembered, like, every time LeBron touched the ball, the Wells Fargo Center chanted Delonte.
Oh,
Yo.
shit.
Philly is vicious, but again, like...
He also went to St. Joe's, so I mean...
That is true. So we love him for that. I feel like we love him as 1 year a Philly guy for going to St. Joe's, and 2, like...
But him and Jameer Nelson, they had that run. They didn't win the championship, but
Yeah, they did
that
have a good run.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like Delonte always had problems. Like, there was a story of like him riding around the motorcycle with like AR-15s and shit like that.
Like even when he was in college, like you did look at him and be like, man, I don't know about this guy. Like he's just like,
I just
don't
think
know.
he had a pill problem, and that shit just fucked him over and started going downwards after that. I see if you in the NBA, you got paper. The only way you're doing them type of drugs is pills. I don't think you're gonna shoot up while playing in the NBA, like and shit like that.
I mean, do we even know if he's on dope?
It sure does look like it.
I mean, it could be any drug. It could be crack.
Wasn't there a video that Delonte was getting like he got jumped? Somebody hit him or something because he was all high. He was all high on the bridge or something like that.
I mean, there's also another big problem of the fact of not only does he have a drug issue that needs to be addressed, it's the fact of like, you were in the NBA for a lot of years. You should have been financially more stable. Like, he needs to be taught how to manage at least a fucking checkbook.
I mean, you can go if you do drugs, you can definitely go broke being rich. There's nothing to do that.
Absolutely.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like it's not that hard to go poor. Like, it's not that hard to go broke if you're rich, especially if you're on drugs.
Yeah.
That is a lot easier because it's not even the fact that you're going to spend all your money on drugs. It's like you're going to spend your money on drugs and then not pay attention to get other shit paid. Then you're behind on shit, and then it's just a whole.
And then a cardboard box.
Pretty much it. Pretty much. Then you're doing something strange for some change for like a $5 rock.
And by that, you mean
Fellatio.
exactly.
But in all honesty, it is a shame, and I guess I would say like credit to Mark Cuban for being the one to reach out.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's fucked up because like it's Mark Cuban the one doing it, like
Yeah.
But I mean, like you figure he has to have like friends, family, homies, all that.
I mean, one would assume, but maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about his background. But I mean, I do feel bad. But then again, it's just like his whole family could be like, no, he's a piece of shit. We've been dealing with this motherfucker.
Yeah. That's true.
He's been in the NBA. We've given him so many opportunities, this and the other. I mean, you don't know. But it is nice of Mark Cuban. It's a nice
You would think that, like, Delonte West took care of his family when he got that check. Like, so you think they couldn't help him a little bit? Like, come on.
No, I'm sure. I'm sure mom got a house. I'm sure that happened.
Yeah,
like,
man.
you know, and like, dude, tell me who comes in the money and doesn't get mom a crib. I mean,
Exactly.
Barring there are certain circumstances in which, of course, but most people, they're getting mom a crib.
Right.
I mean,
And it wasn't like he had a quick career. He was in the league for a minute.
yeah. And on teams, multiple teams that went to championships. I mean, the man at every level was able to find himself on championship caliber teams.
Right.
Wait, I don't think so.
Caliber teams didn't win, but on championship caliber teams.
I'm trying to think if Delonte was on a good Cavs team.
He was on a good. He was on a good Celtics team. He was
Mavs.
definitely on a
That's
good.
right, yeah.
He was on a good Cavs team. But I don't think he got a lot of clock.
He was good on a good Mavs team, the Mavericks.
Yeah, and the Mavs. Yeah.
My bad, Delonte.
Wasn't that his last team?
I think that's right.
Yeah, I feel like that's why he did it, man. Like, listen, bro, if you, I feel like he just basically said, like, I'm gonna take care of you if you serious, and if you could still hoop, I'll bring you back.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure Mark Cuban would care regardless, but I think a big part of him playing for his team at some point is playing into a factor why he's reaching out and helping Delonte out.
At least for the, help out the bench a little bit.
Well, at
least by basically being a veteran. I don't think people gonna take him serious after that?
No, I don't know about getting him back in the league. I think about just like caring about him just as a person, making sure you don't want anyone living on the fucking street.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. But like basically, I thought, yeah, you're right.
But at a certain point, you're like Romain, you got to make certain fucking choices. Mm-hmm. So he definitely made a string of choices to get himself there.
So if you had it, would you help out a random homeless man instead of saying fiend, random homeless guy?
Would I like help him out?
Smoker. Oh, a smoker. So if you had it, would you actually help a smoker and try to get him back on his feet, like a drug addict, smoker, like?
Man, I don't know. I'd have to know him. They'd have to really show me that they were ready for help and were ready to stay on the, a sober path.
That's fair. Fair.
I
definitely don't want to waste your time.
Fuck no. Right. I've definitely just on minor instances of coming across junkies and shit like that. They get pissed off if you even give them food or some shit like that. But
Yeah, it's true. Like I remember, I think Kemp, I think you were there when I think you were the one who offered the homeless guy a Baconator or something.
Yeah, that's right.
He turned it down.
Yeah, he turned it down.
He turned it down.
He turned it down. Not only did he turn it down, he insulted me. He said that, yeah. He looked me right in the face and he said, thanks, buddy. I've already had 2, and it looks like you need it. And I was like, motherfucker, I can buy this. Yeah, man.
That is disrespectful.
Dude,
you need that more than I do right now.
Yeah, he was dressed in a fucking like a yellow, what you would wear on if you were on a boat or some shit like that, like a yellow jump thing like that. I don't know.
Fucking raincoat?
Not a raincoat. It wasn't it was it was on the bottom. It was like the pants and boots were all connected, and it was strapped kind of like overalls, but it was rubber, and you would wear it on a boat.
Like one of them deep sea fisher uniform kind of Johns.
Exactly. And he was wearing one of that, and he had a real long white beard, wearing a hat, glasses, quite an odor on him.
Quite an odor on him. Sounds like Scuba Steve from fucking Big Daddy if he was a real person.
Right, a little bit. Close.
But I mean, it's tough though, because I guess being from here, you see smokers differently.
It's true.
Some people see it as oh my God, we gotta save them. Here, it's just I'm trying to walk to work and I gotta walk through ground zero of a zombie outbreak.
Yeah.
It smells like piss.
Oh my God.
You have to avoid the smokers and the needles.
Exactly. But you know what I want to do one time? You always see people walking around with a basketball, they're dribbling. I always want to walk through a horde of zombies. I just start crossing them over and shit like that. Just
This having them breaking down.
Hitting these dipping out fiends with a spin move or some shit.
Yo, did you see the one video of there was a little young boy crossing the street dribbling a basketball, and some random lady just decides to stick him for some reason.
And he shook her, right?
And he shook the shit out of her, man. I was like, what? Yeah.
I mean, thank God. Can we just all take a moment to thank the good graces of God that Karen didn't call the police for that young boy breaking her ankles.
Times were all right at that.
Exactly. That might have ended racism right there.
Man, what's your emergency? A black individual stole my ankles.
He had a basketball.
He was laughing as he ran away.
I can't stop crying.
He spinned off 3 more people as he left.
They're weeping.
All right, Kemp, I think you have something you want to talk about.
Because of all COVID and everything that's been going on like that, it's interfering with one of the greatest Sunday traditions of all time, and that's football. I mean, it's more important than God. And
Yeah.
come on, it's
Absolutely.
and it's for Steelers and Titans fans, and just for those that enjoy to gamble. The game was originally canceled and put on postponement, but has been rescheduled to Monday night. And
Is it being aired nationally now?
it should be. It should be getting played nationally.
Yeah, Monday night, yeah.
The Titans do have 3 players confirmed positive with COVID, so it's just...
But I heard it was like bench players. Like, is it bench players or actual?
Yeah, but they're still around. Yeah, so it's still...
So they gonna have the... They said, fuck that shit. Y'all niggas playing.
It's a lot of money that everyone... I mean, Vegas is hoping. It's only 16 weeks. There's a lot of money to be made. There's a lot of profit to be had.
So do you think this is going to, in any way, have a chance of fucking the season up?
Yeah. For the NFL, if it takes one team to have a complete outbreak, the season's over.
They're at least supposed to do a 2-week quarantine with shit like that. Like, if we're a team and I get it, I'm supposed to be in quarantine, and you guys, even though you don't have it or don't know if you have it, supposed to stay in quarantine for 2 weeks also. Just in case, like.
So the NFL just said, fuck it then. They said, basically, we already got 3 players with it. Everyone should be quarantining for 2 weeks, but we got bills to pay.
Well, yeah,
Pretty much,
I'm sure all those guys at some point will take it out on their wives.
Them offensive linemen.
So funny.
Well, even on some even sadder news, the happiest place on earth, fucking Disneyland, is falling apart. They just had to lay off 28,000 employees, so that's just, add that to the unemployment rate now.
First off, I'm calling all Disney employees racist, so fuck them.
Whoa, all right, that's a hell of a...
I can't say all of them. All the ones at least I ever came in face-to-face contact with, like getting on a ride, 100 out of 100% racist, and fuck them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were they Americans or European?
I think
A mixture.
There's a lot of...
it was a mixture.
I'm not going to lie, because I've been to the one in Florida. There's a lot of European individuals that work there. You meet a lot of...
there was a lot of them, but I'm still saying fuck them now.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not saying just because of your... No. But yeah? Is there anything specifically you can attest to?
Yeah, I went to Disney a couple years ago with my ex-fiance and her family. Paint the perspective here.
Perfect time.
Let's say 6 white people, 1 black guy. So you know how you go on a ride on Disney, you gotta state how many is in your party?
Of course.
Yeah, so as you get on the ride, it's how many do you got? 7. All right, cool. So no matter where I stood in the middle of these white folks, they always stop me and ask me how many is in my party. So at some point I had to say is counting a requirement for your fucking job? If I'm number 4 and they say 7, why are you stopping me?
Yeah, it's true.
So that's why I say, fuck them. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, there's really no argument for that now, is there? You can't. It's literally one. How many have 6? 1, 2, 3, sir.
Yeah, sir. How many is in your party? What the fuck? 4? Can you count?
I'm a part of this group. I'm a part of the 6.
And the fucked up thing is, we made it a game because, I would stand in random spots
I
in the
like how
middle.
everyone had a sense of humor about this. That's good.
Because I'm already waiting in line for 4 hours to be confronted by a fucking racist before I go every single ride.
You should have started talking to the other people in line and start taking bets, the people behind you. Hey, do you think? And just proposition them with this, hey, this has happened several times, and just give them odds and see what would happen.
I would never talk to somebody else randomly in line in Florida.
No?
No, hell no.
I've done it.
No, there's too many, no offense, Kemp, there's too many Florida whites down there.
Yeah, well, there are. There really, really are. Yeah, but don't even take offense to the fact that, they're white. Just because I'm white, I don't see them as the same. Look, they're beneath me. I have no problem saying that.
My thing is, it's hot as fucking Florida.
It rains every fucking day.
It rains every day. And, do you really want to be eating a big-ass turkey leg, waiting in line for 3 hours in a roller coaster?
No.
Florida whites.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. These aren't my people. Whatever fucking species of ape we came from, it ain't the same.
Ain't nobody going to the fucking. Ain't nobody going to Disney World. Whoever won the Super Bowl.
First off, when I was in Disney, I didn't buy fucking anything in there. It's too fucking expensive.
That's facts. It is like $25 for chicken fingers.
It's stupid.
What?
Mickey is a fucking rapist. He will rape you financially.
One way or another.
Oh, you're hungry, huh? Here's a turkey leg. I don't know. And then afterwards, you just gave him like the fucking the ear things. Just afterwards, he'd be like, "There you go, have a nice day." Just Mickey just blowing a load down a kid's throat. Fucking crazy. All right, sorry.
Oh Lord.
But maybe that's how you keep your job at Disney. Maybe that's what, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have been a part of the 28,000.
That's a possibility, I guess.
It should be noted. A lot of these people were part-time employees, but they still lost their job. That still sucks.
It still sucks. Even if you can't count and you racially profile your guest, I still feel for that you can't feed your family. I'm sorry.
Oh man. I mean,
Unless,
and Walt Disney was
unless your family's racist.
Which Walt Disney was.
He's definitely a racist.
He was an anti-Semite.
Not us at Smokers Insights.
I said Walt Disney.
Last episode.
We here at Smokers Insights are Semitic.
Oh fuck.
Well, and also, I mean, goddamn, might as well remind people of the constant, inevitable demise that we're all going to suffer, and that's death. This guy, back in the beginning of the coronavirus, the outbreak down in Florida, dressed himself like the Grim Reaper and was walking up and down the beaches of Florida, and just people were just taking pictures of this guy, just reminding them of what was going to happen to him.
Did people go up into him and try to touch him?
Should have. Try to literally touch death. Yeah.
See, this is why, like, Florida man has its own definition in, like, I don't know if it's not in Webster's, but at least on, like, Urban Dictionary, like, Florida man, own set of white.
Yeah, what isn't there a fucking a thing where if you supposedly, it's probably just a way to steal your identity, but if you put your birthday in or something like that,
yeah, you get a Florida man story.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think my Florida man story was like this dude that like fell into like a fucking vat of acid or something like that.
See, the thing is, any place else, a little bit, I don't know. Florida, you're like, it could happen.
Not that even it could happen.
It did happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It did happen.
Exactly.
You people are fucking sick.
Is there ever gonna be a time that we don't wear masks? I think so. I mean, I wear it when I'm going in line and I wear it when I'm in a store, but as soon as I get out of it, I take it off my face.
I mean, yeah. I mean, as far as going into like places like, you know, like fast food places or the bank or some bullshit like that, you're gonna need to wear a mask. And I feel like that's probably it's probably gonna take a few years.
And my thing is too, like
at least 2-3 more years. My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
I think you're right with how long though. I
I could see it being that long, but here's my thing. My thing would be if it would mean for us to get back to shit faster by wearing a mask, I will be down. If I can get back to going to a Sixers game, but all I gotta do is put a mask on, sign me the fuck up. And here's my question now, why everyone gets mad about masks. We all been in the fucking stores. We all agreed on that. No shirt, no shoes, no service. We all agree on that. But the minute we ask you to put a mask on, it's I'm a fucking American. Rabble.
You're infringing on my rights.
Exactly. Like, you know what? I'm going to come in fucking shirtless and shoeless with a mask on and see if I get service still.
Yeah. Well, these people aren't smart enough to think like that. to realize, like, hey, if I walk in the Dunkin' Donuts without a shirt, They're gonna tell me to leave.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not an infringement of your rights. It's not an infringement of your rights. It just isn't.
No.
I mean, it's a shame to say. Look, is it an inconvenience? Is it annoying? Yeah, it is. But at the same exact time, there are simple ways to get over it. Leave one in your car or something like that. There are certain ways to get around this. Just look, it's a minor inconvenience. It sucks. If you wear glasses, which I sometimes do, they fucking fog up sometimes, and that's a motherfucker. You don't appreciate that. It's annoying. But at the same exact time, look, I'm probably not going to get this. I hope I don't. But no one I know has died from it, so I'm happy about that. I know some people that have had it and gotten over it, and they've all complained about how awful it was. But I haven't known anyone that's died from it.
Yeah, I don't know anyone directly that's died from it. I know, like, people of people that, like, passed. But no one directly that, kicked the bucket from it, thank God.
Right.
Or whoever to thank.
That's true.
I mean,
yeah.
But I was reading...
Allah, sweet white baby Jesus. I don't know, everyone to go with.
For the fucking doctor.
Oh, you one of them science motherfuckers.
Well, one of the... I was reading an article. One of the things they said is probably, like, never going to come back is... And I'm not mad about it at all. And hopefully this industry will come back and take its place. Movie theaters are considered to be gone, and then drive-in theaters are considered to be coming back, which they should have never gone away. I don't go to the movies to hear people eat or listen to their babies cry. I don't enjoy it. I have no problem telling people to shut up. I've done it several times at movies. I enjoy it, but at some point I'm going to get shot. So I want to drive through.
Kemp, did you just admit that you're like a movie theater Kevin?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no problem. Just shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your fucking conversation. You don't have the ability to shut up through an entire movie?
I'm guessing you've never been to a Tyler Perry movie.
No.
Clearly.
No. I've always watched those at home. That's called having foresight. I'm trying to enjoy the movie.
Sometimes the comments are better than the movies themselves. I'm just saying. If Riverview was still open, I'd still rock out Riverview till I died.
I've gone to Riverview for plenty of movies, and I've also said shut up in the review. All right, and another great thing. I mean, well, I feel as though during the pandemic, we're not getting these juicy stories of pure crime.
Oh.
And so a New Hampshire man.
It's a foul mouth today.
A New Hampshire man caught his wife and lover together, and he did what I'm sure most people would think that unfortunately sometimes it happens when emotions get really hurt and broken. He killed the lover, and when I say he killed him, he executed him by shooting him in the head. Now, to make sure and then his wife still cared for him, I guess, he forced her to decapitate the head of the corpse and then help the husband get rid of the body. So that's fun. I mean, it's always a good thing to keep hearing about. And I don't know. My thing is, like, how did he get his wife to do this? Like, is this the kind of thing where it's like, hey, like he did this and then he started to get her to do it, or did he go in there with the plan of like, hey, I'm killing this guy and she's helping me get rid of this body to incriminate her? Like, was it that way? Go ahead, Hefe. Go ahead.
I think after he killed that guy, he beat the shit out of him.
Yeah,
Clearly, he beat the shit out of her.
The picture of her is not pretty. Her black eyes are
he
noticeable.
Beat the shit out of her, and then basically probably just said, "If you don't help me get rid of this shit, you gonna go right with me."
But there is something about cutting a man's head off, a corpse's head off. She cuts a head off.
And it all depends who this guy is. You don't know who this guy is. He could probably get her killed out there. So you think she gonna?
Well, it's her husband. It was her husband.
You think he's gonna make her take the fault for this? You think he's gonna make her take the rap for this?
Take the rap? How's he gonna make her take the rap? Oh, she shot her own lover in the head and then decided to cut his head with the black eyes? It's a hell of a... I mean, how's he getting away? They both pleaded not guilty. It should be noted they both pleaded not guilty.
I mean, my one question is like, do you think after my man shot the lover, and then the chick like cut the head off, do you think they had that moment of like once that head was cut off, they looked at each other deeply in the eyes?
That
Like they
magical
connected.
moment.
Exactly.
Like they realized why they got together again, and then they consummated it. It's
like
fucking,
just going at it like it's fucking covered in blood or some shit like that.
exactly,
Yeah.
disgusting. Yeah.
Yeah, so she just basically, he probably smacked the shit out of her, and she just got with it because she was like, she already know what's gonna happen there.
Get
Yeah,
down
she
there
didn't
later.
want to
with
die. She didn't want to die at all. She didn't want her life to come to an end at all.
She's got right with
because
it.
of it.
I'm pretty sure they killed tons of people together before.
Do you think that she'll be able to get away with this? Do you think like the courts are going to be able? Because I'm with you, Hefe. I think it was he got in the spur of the moment, shot the fucking lover, and then beat the shit out of her, saying, "Let's go, you're fucking doing this too." Like was getting her, "Oh, you're gonna fucking die." He was getting her to be an accessory. He probably was thinking on the fucking go, trying to get everything going. And I don't know. I think she's gonna do maybe a little bit of time, but I think she's gonna get some type of leniency. I don't know how much leniency you get. I don't know if we're beheading a corpse. Is that even right?
It's tough.
Is that even considered decapitating at that point?
She will kind of, just because basically her life was in danger. This man got a gun and like, yeah, he's either gonna shoot me or I'm gonna cut this guy's head off.
Yeah, And I guess the only saving grace was like, at least he wasn't alive, like screaming,
Right,
looking at her,
yeah.
be like, no, please don't fucking, like on some Saw shit.
And I think it's serious for a second.
I don't think she'll do it. I think she'll just get shot right there.
I think so too. That dude, cut someone's head off, a living person's head off. Get the fuck out of here. That's insane.
But not to get too serious though. But it's tough though, because if she does get some leniency, it's kind of just like, all right, we understand it. But what was the case before? I remember it was a while ago. It was like a young black girl that was kidnapped, and she basically got like, did she get like a life sentence for shooting the dude that kidnapped her and everything like that?
Dude, I remember this.
Yeah, like she got like some kind of crazy sentence. And it sucks because like if she doesn't get leniency, it's kind of like, it sucks for women because it's just like, damn, like if she was, forced to do this and everything like that because of some like domestic violence situation, that's pretty fucked up. Yeah. But if she does get leniency and like that chick got like, years upon years stacked at her, there's no fairness there. There's no fairness.
Yeah, that's true. Well, then can't really be lenient on her. I mean, if we're looking for consistency.
If we're playing by the book here, like, hey, even if you were forced or even if you're trying to escape your oppressor or something like that, if you're throwing years at one, you gotta throw years at all.
Hey, which is like essentially what we're all looking for anyway, is for consistency for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if that's how they're getting treated, I want it consistently to be all the way. So
that's it.
You make a good point. It's a strong point, Sally.
She might just rat him out and just say he cut the head.
Because they both said not guilty. You don't know if they're gonna have the same lawyer. You don't know what's gonna happen on that.
He beat the shit out of me, knocked me out. He cut the head.
Exactly, and you don't know, like, because what, there was a fucking video of this. Like, no one fucking knows. I mean, the only thing that's left is a body and what these two people said.
Yeah,
it is crazy.
I mean, I wonder how their financial matters are set up, because, like, what if he has control over the finances, so he gets a lawyer, she got a public defender?
Oh, shit.
Hey.
Damn, that's some deep thinking on that one. Then she's really over.
Yeah.
Then she has to hope that there's a public defender trying to make a name for themselves in that area.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, other than that, there is no, you're going forever. It's over. Now, because of the fact that the way in which he killed this man, he did shoot him in the head. I know it's not something that's really done much in this country anymore, and it is brutal. It is a brutal thing to do when you think about it. But capital punishment, should he potentially have his life be put on the line? The husband that killed the lover.
Wait. I mean, I guess we need more details, because what if it was self-defense? Like, what if this dude's, like knee deep in some puss, and this dude just walks in, and it's like, you know what? I gotta lunge. I gotta try to get out of here. Maybe that guy sees this dude running at me,
Well, let's
shoot him.
for the sake of argument, I mean, I agree. I mean, that's the point of the trial. But for the sake of argument, let's just assume that like, no, he just came in. They was like begging, like, hey man, I don't want to die, and just like bang, and just got him. Like, get on your fucking knees, and then it was kind of like that.
It shouldn't be. Should get probably like
25 years of life.
20 years.
20 years? You're giving him 20 years
20.
for murdering a man and then ordering his wife. We're speculating.
Right.
Ordering his wife to behead a man.
Right.
You're giving a man 20 years for that? For murder and a beheading. 20 years. Hey, I like you calling the shots.
But here's my thing though.
Yeah, 20 years, like if for just the killing of the guy. I don't know about all that extra stuff. I don't know.
Like, you're looking at it as different charges. I understand.
Like just killing the guy, right? 20 years. Like you just ran into his bitch getting dicked down by some other nigga, and if he carrying. The fuck you think he gonna do? He's gonna lose his shit. The first thing he gonna reach for is his gun because he's already got it on him.
So what if you're just busting cheeks one day and you didn't know that she had a man and the same bull comes in?
I mean, if he doesn't kill me, I'm lucky as fuck.
But I'm saying, what if he got you and and maybe he wouldn't have gotten you if he wasn't back on the streets only 20 years later?
Like, he was harboring that hatred for 20 years.
No. I'm saying, like, what if it happens to him? What if it's, like, say...
Basically, if it happens to him twice...
Yeah,
basically...
second one, exactly.
All right, he should kill me. He should kill me. Like, I understand how pissed off you are right now.
You did it again.
Man.
You did it again.
And he's going to get 20 more fucking years. And basically, the rest of his fucking life.
Yeah, that's about right. I guess 2 buys is worth your life at that point. That's 40 years.
Right. I better
get a little double body.
I fucked up for fucking that bitch again.
That's what I'm saying though. Say this guy gets out. Say he gets out, right?
Maybe it could be with a different guy also.
That's what I'm...
Not even 20 years later.
That's what I'm saying. He could be that different guy. Like, what if he did this 20 years ago and he got out? And then you just see this girl and you didn't. She doesn't mention him and you're smashing. And then he comes in and kills you.
And then Hefe's gone.
Exactly. Now we're the third for Smokers Insights.
Hefe's fucking gone, dude. I can't control this fucking man.
But you could have if he wasn't out after 20 years.
That's not my decision. I'm out fucking bitches. That's not my decision.
I like. Do you have anything else to say, motherfucker? Before I put a bullet in your head, I was out fucking bitches.
I didn't do anything wrong. You know, man, I'm pretty sure you go out fuck bitches too, man. You was on the road for a fucking month.
That's fair. That's fair.
You speaking from experience? Like, what is it?
No. He's out here copping them cheesesteak platters. The girl comes home and says, "Nah, I'm good. I had a cheesesteak platter." You know, that's not the only meat that she got.
You fucking cunt.
Well, speaking of women, J-Lo was announced as being the ultimate diva, that's a pretty fair title to be given to J-Lo. For a woman of her age to look still as she does, it's impressive. She's still, and I say this word knowingly, stunning. She's a fucking stunning woman. I fucking like looking at her. I busted quite a few nuts.
Savage.
Look, I complimented her, and then, I showed her the way I can disrespect her.
Savage.
So, like, what were your, list of some of your beautiful women there, Hefe?
Shit. Be specific.
Like, yeah, don't you have, like any, celebrity people? Like, any people in particular that you have? Isn't there, a list in your head of women?
Well...
They don't have to be that. I don't care who.
Not in order, but Rihanna.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yes.
J-Lo, hell yes.
Yeah.
So I guess a given.
Yeah. I mean, I feel as that Rihanna one is as well.
I don't know her name, but she was in the 70s show, not the tall chick, the short one.
Oh, Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Mila Kunis.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't think of anything right now, but yeah, top 3, not in order, but
Yeah.
top 3.
Like, dude, the chick that played Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot or Gal Gadot, I don't know how she pronounces her name. Dude, I think
yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's just one of those things. It's like we don't have to speak. I can just look at you, and that's fine. We're like, we're okay. How are things going with you and Gal? Just nodding. Just everything's just nodding. She's one of my favorite. And this is a little deep seated because, like, look, when I was a kid, I had I think most heterosexual boys had a thing for Jasmine as an animated character for Disney. The live action, though, Jasmine, her name is Naomi Scott. Dude, she is perfection. She's beautiful. And Scarlett Johansson's also a big favorite of mine. I'm a big Scarlett Johansson fan.
I'm adding one. Keke Palmer. She is.
I know the name. I'm going to have to look her up.
Yeah, she bad. Like, she probably not like the way I just said it, but to me, she bad.
You know who was like a really, like, and I know this, I recently rewatched this movie called Jackie Brown. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie, whatever. But Pam Grier, she plays Jackie Brown in a movie, in the 70s and everything, just like bad fucking, her, like, I mean, she could rock any hairstyle, but her with the afro, my God. It's nice. It's just so. I mean, it's just fucking sexy as hell. She's just a beautiful, beautiful woman, and she aged well. Dude, Halle Berry too. That's someone else who.
Yeah, like, she's on my list.
You can put her. Oh yeah, never mind. Go ahead, Reefer. What's your list?
I'll talk about else. Get some more inspiration.
Yeah.
But if I had to go from a childhood one, first childhood crush, Megan Good.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Gorgeous one.
I feel bad saying the second name because I feel it's going to be all disrespectful and everything.
I want to hear this.
No, it's not in a bad way. It's just like I want to, before I say her name, I want to say, R.I.P. to her man, Nipsey Hussle, but Lauren London.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I didn't want to say that's disrespectful, but like.
We don't want to die.
Exactly. I don't want to die today. And I might have to add, you know what? I might add Jennifer Aniston to that list.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Miss Aniston has definitely aged well.
Yes, she has. That she definitely has.
She's I remember you brought it up not that long ago. Her and We're the Millers.
Yes.
It's just.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
The strip scene.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure she was like in her 50s when she did, or like maybe or late 40s or some shit like that. Like she certainly
she's
is
like 48, bro.
Yeah,
and it just says she's so. Oh my God, unbelievable.
You got cheeks. And future baby mom that she don't know yet, Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
She don't know yet.
She don't know yet.
Man. Oh, man.
I mean,
sounds like a perv ass room right now.
Right? I mean, we can make it real pervy. I mean, like, cause I think she's 18, but the girl, fucking Billie Eilish, whatever the fuck.
Is that the chick with the green hair and wears like the big ass sweatshirts?
She has. Yeah, and you know why she wears that?
Because she had a body.
Yeah, dude, ridiculous.
Yeah,
there's a picture
it
where
is
I forget who
retarded.
she's with. Dude, her body's stupid, and her face is fucking really pretty.
Really?
Yeah, like if you look at her face with her hair back and ignore the fucking hair, she's trying to distract you from all of what she actually looks like, which is a goddamn gorgeous woman. Dude, her tits are fucking humongous. Like that's why she wears that, because I'm pretty sure there was an article I read where she doesn't want to be seen for that. Which, look, I don't blame her. She wants to be seen for her talent. I haven't listened to her music, but I saw a picture of her and I was like, how old are you? And then I was like, everything's okay. I don't feel bad. Because, look, what's wrong? Look, everyone gets fooled.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Everyone gets fooled, but it's how you respond to the age in which you determine on what kind of person you are.
That's truth.
I mean,
that is true.
See, I justified myself. Dude, who's
You
the
just gave an excuse for pervs.
No, I was making sure she was legal. Who's the chick Selena Gomez?
Yes, she's a person.
Who's the other? She's another one.
She's a person.
Another Spanish person.
Yeah, Ariana Grande. That's who the fuck I'm thinking of.
Shit.
Dude, she looks like she's fucking 14 years old, and she's in her 20s
That's
or some
another
shit like
one
that.
on my list. Yeah.
Not for me, because I think she looks too young. She doesn't do it for me.
I'm
I just say
24.
nah. I'm fucking 30.
I'm 24. I'll be fine.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I remember being
She's
a kid.
like 22 now.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, no. I'm just saying, as long as her age, I mean, she just, for me, just doesn't do anything. But I remember when I was a kid, I remember jerking off to Hillary Duff. I thought.
Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah.
You were beating your shit to Disney shit?
Yeah.
That's about right, though. I mean, same age and all.
Exactly. I thought she was really cute. I mean, what the fuck?
I imagine.
Her, and I remember watching Remember the Titans and having a crush on Hayden Panettiere as soon as I saw her.
What the hell was she?
The coach's daughter, the blonde.
That's what I was thinking I was going with.
Yeah, like even with that southern accent, I was just like, yep, I like this girl.
Do you want to go have lemonade and show each other's privates?
I mean, this is just for me. People need to start paying attention more to like where money's going, because J.P. Morgan just got fined $920 million, almost $1 billion, because they were lying about the market about precious metals, in which they were upping the price, just getting more people to buy shit of metal that they didn't fucking have. And they got charged with RICO charges, which brought down the mob, and no one's fucking talking about it, which never happens because it's Wall Street.
And it's crazy too, because I watch a lot of I don't want to say I watch a lot of them, but I was watching a lot of like Ben Shapiro shit, and this dude pushed Birch Gold to like keep getting people to purchase like fucking gold and precious metals and all that bullshit. So, if anyone
Might be a big investor in J.P. Morgan.
If any of those people lost money, as fellow audience, not including myself, because I'm too poor to buy that. Because I tried, by the way, and you need at least $10,000, I think.
Yeah.
I felt real poor at the moment.
Yeah, you gotta have for Bitcoin, you gotta have at least 10 G's to even get involved in such a thing. I mean, which good for the people who got on that in the beginning, like, hey, you got rich, but like, who the fuck just has $10,000? You have to have $10,000 to get a share.
I mean, that's stuff that you can buy like fractional shares and all that. You can buy like your money's worth in shares.
Sure, but
it's better than nothing.
Yeah. It makes me sick that no one's gonna go to jail. J.P. Morgan was like, "Oh, these people don't work here anymore." What the fuck does that mean?
It means here's almost $1 billion.
We got rid of the problem.
Yeah. This happened between 2008 and 2016, and it wasn't first realized until 2014. So 2 years before it stopped. 6 years into it happening.
But I mean, it's crazy though, because banks do a lot of crazy shitty things that no one ever talks about.
Yeah. Like steal your money. It's not good to have not examples, but all the charges.
For example, like Wells Fargo, they had to pay like $8 million in August of this. Well, what was it? This September. So last month, they paid like $7.8 million for discrimination charges.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's always fun.
Because it turns out this is only in one case, but I know there's a bigger case. But it turns out that you can't charge black people more interest for like housing loans.
Really?
Yeah.
You mean to tell me you can't do that?
And quietly, Bank of America also settled a similar suit to avoid going to trial for it.
There's a fucking surprise.
# institutional racism doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, there was a problem in certain neighborhoods where black people that moved into the community were paying higher insurance rates for their cars and home and things like that, even though some of their neighbors and people which were white didn't have the same amount of money or income or education as the black individuals. Had to go to Congress. It had to be brought to the Senate to be talked about and it got passed. I mean, so it's another example of where it's just like, racism. Just like, you hate it when it happens. Really does sting. And just one more thing I'd like to add. In terms of money, back in March, we had a deal with Taiwan to deal them weapons, and I was just like $1.87 million. And then just a couple weeks ago, they got a $7 billion deal, $7 billion deal with the United States for more weapons. So they can look at China and be like, fuck you. Just arm themselves to the teeth with China looking right over them with American weapons. So nothing to be concerned about. Armenia and Uzbekistan, I can't pronounce the fucking name. They're at war. And there's all kinds of weird shit going on. People should be concerned. It's my final thoughts on everything.
You already know this was Up to Date with Smokers Insights. I am Hefe Santana with, as always, Expected Kent.
Hello.
Reefer Sullivan.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks.